So we're recording. Welcome to Modified Yoga for Neurodegenerative Disorders. Hello, everyone. I think that's the full official title of this class, even though we normally just call it Mod Yoga. So everyone come to a tall, comfortable seat, whatever that means for you. Maybe your feet are flat on the floor or in the footrest of your chair. If you're in a wheelchair, make sure your wheels are locked because we're going to start doing some movement. I don't want you sliding around back and forth. If your feet don't really touch the ground or they don't feel flat, you could always put some books or blocks underneath your feet to help you feel a little more supported there. And then look for a tall spine. So some length between your tail and the crown of your head. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Let your head and your neck have a little extra space. And let your neck soften as best you can. So kind of stack your shoulders on top of your hips and then stack your head right on top of your spine as best you can. So your bones are kind of holding you together. Rest your hands in your lap or down by your sides, whatever feels better for you. Palms face down can help you feel a little more grounded and centered. Palms facing up might help you feel a little more awake and active. It doesn't matter to me what you choose, but make your decision now. And then look ahead of yourself and slightly down. Find something in your horizon that's not moving. That way you can focus your gaze. Hold your attention there. Begin to bring some softness to your face. Let your eyebrows soften. Let your jaw loosen a little bit. You can even close your eyes if that feels good. And bring all of your attention to the bottoms of your feet. Notice any sensations there. It's not magic, right? You're just looking for feelings. So maybe there's tingling or throbbing or some kind of temperature. Just be aware of whatever you feel there. And then bring awareness to the parts of your body touching your chair. Maybe you can let yourself be a little heavier in your chair, feel a little more supported. And bring attention to the parts of your body that are moving as you're breathing. Try not to change your breath. Just notice where you feel the most movement, maybe more in your belly or up in your chest, sides of your ribs maybe. Notice if your breath feels more smooth or more choppy today, deep or shallow, easy or more labored. Good. And now bring to mind your inner resource. That's that sanctuary in your mind. Maybe it's a memory, maybe it's a fantasy, just somewhere where you can hold your attention and feel grounded and centered and safe. And remind yourself that anytime during our class, if something I'm suggesting doesn't feel good or you'd rather do something else, that's always an option to follow what you want to do instead of what I'm telling you to do. It's just a suggestion, everything that I'm doing. And if you want to just return to your seat or lay on the floor and focus on your inner resource, that tool is always available to you too. Next time you inhale, let your eyes flutter open and up and scoot closer to the edge of your chair so you have a little more wiggle room. And on your inhale, make yourself even taller. Back of your spine feels long. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder. Stay here and breathe. Maybe you reach your left arm out and away. Your elbow can be bent. You can flex through your wrist, do some nerve glides, whatever feels good. Inhale to center. And exhale, other side. Try not to force this side to be the same as the other one. Maybe you reach away here with the right arm. Keep breathing. Inhale back to center. On your exhale, look over your right shoulder. And then either stay still or pretend there's a little marker right at the tip of your nose and draw circles in the air above your shoulder. After you go one direction a few times, pause and go the other direction. Good. Inhale back to the center when you're ready. Exhale, other side. Notice the difference between your two sides. No judgments, no expectations, just observation. Other direction. Keep breathing. And then inhale, center. On your exhale, drop your chin towards your chest, but keep your spine really long, shoulders are still down. And really gently start to scrape your chin across your chest over to each side. It's like you're tracing a smile or an arch. You can follow your breath, match up, reaching over to one side with the top of your inhale and reaching the other side with the bottom of your exhale, or you can breathe naturally and just follow sensations in your body. Maybe somewhere feels good. You could always stay there for a breath or two also. Next time your head is through the middle, stay. Spine is still tall, and interlace your fingers to make like a little basket with your hands. Place your basket on the back of your skull, right where it meets the top of your neck. That's called the occipital ridge, where your thumbs kind of fit in with those. It's like bumps on the bottom of your head. Really gentle pressure here. Option to bring your elbows in close together. If you do that, pull your shoulders down. Tall spine, deep breath. Keep your hands where they are. Inhale and open your elbows. You could do one at a time, or you could do both together. Reach your elbows out and away and open up through the front of your chest. You could even look up, but make sure your hands are supporting your head. Keep breathing here. And next time you exhale, fold forward over your legs. So let your torso come to your thighs. Let your arms dangle down towards the floor and your feet. Head is heavy at the end. Shake your head yes a little bit. Real gentle, shake your head no a little bit. Take a big breath in. And exhale, let out a little sigh. When you inhale, slowly roll all the way back up to a seat. Take your time. When you get to the top, roll your shoulders. Again, you can match this up with your breath, or you can just focus on sensations in your body. But really try to find your full range of motion in your shoulders without pushing. Just find the limits. Don't push past the limits. If you feel extra tight or tender or sore today, you might want to find the limit and then back up about 10 or 15% to give yourself a little bit of warming up room. Once you go that direction a few times, pause, and now roll them the opposite way. Notice the difference. Last one. When your shoulders are down, leave them down. Inhale, get taller. Exhale, twist to the right. You can use your arms to help support, but try not to like crank and pull with your arms. Squeeze through your abdomen, tall spine. You can look over your right shoulder only if it's okay in your neck. Otherwise, leave the head neutral. And that means looking in the same direction as your heart. One more breath. And then inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Squeeze through your abdomen. Let yourself feel as tall as you can. And maybe you look over the left shoulder. Another breath here. And inhale back to center when you're ready. Hands on your knees. Couple cat-cows here. So some people like to keep their feet right where they are. Some people like to widen their legs a little bit. Doesn't matter to me. Do what makes you feel more stable. Next time you're ready to inhale, belly comes forward, chest comes forward, look up slightly. Exhale, cat. Round your spine, push your arms away. Maybe you actually release your knees, interlace your fingers, and stretch them forward. Back and forth. Inhale, cow. Belly comes forward, chest forward. Squeeze the muscles between your shoulders and your hips. And exhale, cat. Really round behind yourself. Separate your shoulders. Head is heavy at the end. Back and forth. Go at your own pace. Bonus at the top of your cow pose. If you squeeze your elbows and shoulders more behind you. And then bonus in cat pose to lift your heels off the floor. Do two more back and forth. Or if you're ready for a break, take a break. Good. Let that come to an end and come to a tall seat. And maybe you want blocks on the sides of your chair or books or something. We're going to do our side bending. So sometimes that can be helpful to have underneath you to kind of make your arms longer if you don't like to reach the floor. Hands down by your sides, really tall seat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right arm comes down. So you can rest it either on your thigh or hip, or you can reach for your block or the floor. Breathe in, reach up higher. Really try to open up between your armpit and your hip. And then when you exhale, lean over as much as you want to the right. Try to keep your chest open to the front instead of dipping down forward, even if that means you don't go over so far. You can look down, you can look up, whatever works. One more breath. Inhale back to the center, reach up high. Exhale, left arm comes down, hip or down towards the floor or your block. Inhale, reach up higher. Exhale, lean over. Keep your right hip down on your chair. Keep your chest open. Couple breaths. And feel free to wiggle around a little bit. You don't have to be still. Something might feel a little better if you twist a little open this way or turn your hand up or whatever. It's different for everybody. Last breath. And inhale back to the center. Reach up high, interlace your fingers and push your hands up. Exhale, let your arms come back down to your lap. Shake it out if you need to. Start to tap all of your fingers together. And try to move both hands away and towards each other instead of keeping one the same and bringing the other to it. To make it harder, close your eyes. And then just your pinkies. Just your ring fingers. Middle fingers. Pointer fingers. And your thumbs. Good. Put all 10 of your fingers together. Again, we're going to do spider on the mirror. So stack one hand on top of the other and act like there's like an egg or a pickle or something in the middle and make your spider on the mirror shape. Squish your spider, flip him like a pancake, and then you bring him back to life. You can go as slow or as fast as you want. And this is a really good opportunity to check in with your breath and check in with how you're thinking too. Make sure if your mind is going to judgment or if you're telling stories about your body or how your hands work or whatever your brain is doing with this, you're just noticing sensations. You're not in the business of judging or creating expectations here because we all know it's going to be different every day. So just notice where you are today. Last couple moments here. Keep breathing. And then reach one arm away, palm facing up, and then flex your wrist so your palm is away from you. Really gentle pressure on the inside of that palm there. Try not to just pull on your fingers. You want to incorporate the base of your palm. And then flip your hand over, gentle tug on the top of your hand. And the other side. And flip. Good, release. Let's do our cow face arms. That's where you're stretching one arm on top and one arm underneath. So if you know that you don't like to do the bind with your fingers behind you, get a strap or a t-shirt or a towel or something to help. Okay, so if you're using your strap, let's do the right hand first. Grab the strap with your right hand, reach your right arm straight up overhead, and then bend your elbow so your hand is somewhere behind your head and neck. Make sure you're not pushing yourself forward. You want to keep reaching your elbow up towards the sky, bicep closer to the ear, inching your fingers down further towards your shoulders or even between your shoulders. Left arm out to the side, bend that elbow, and either reach for the strap that's now hanging behind your back, or maybe eventually you wiggle your fingers close and they clasp together. You want me to show you from behind? No?
I think we get it.
What'd you say?
I think we get it.
Okay.
can't do it, but can get.
With the strap, you mean?
I don't have my strap with me today.
Oh, I got you.
But yeah, I used to be able to grab my fingers.
Well, that's why I use the strap, especially
Right.
I have an injury over here too, and like just because I'm flexible, some days it's like it's just too tight, and I don't want to push it. There's no reason to push it.
Right.
So use your strap, use a towel. Just because you used to be able to do something doesn't really mean anything for today.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of things.
Release. Let it go nice and slow. And then let's do the other side. Left arm comes up, maybe holding your strap. Bend your elbow, place your hand behind you. Other arm reaches out and then folds back as well. Inching the hands closer together. Neck is loose, elbow up as high as you can. Relax your face. Notice your breathing. One more. Good, and then carefully release. Roll your shoulders a little bit more. And now everyone's favorite part, sun salutations. How many are we doing? 12 for December?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're right. I'm going to do what Debbie's doing. That looks like it feels good.
What's the name of this?
Oh, that's called eagle arms. So you reach up overhead, exhale, swing your right elbow underneath the left. And then there's options. So you can give yourself a hug from there. That can feel really good. Or you can hook the palms together and turn your thumbs towards your face. That's called eagle. This is actually the upper body. There's full eagle pose has a lower body component too, and you can practice from your chair actually. So stand up a little bit, swing your right foot over, and then stack your knees and squeeze your legs together. It's a balancing pose. Yeah. It's a really good pose for centering because you're like drawing everything into the middle of you. And when you incorporate your legs too, even from a seat, you're really focusing on like just squeezing, like pushing your right shin against your left knee and then pushing your left knee against. So you get this like really like zoop, like a zipped up feeling.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Inhale, unwind. And then exhale, other side, left elbow under right this time. Maybe you give yourself a hug, see how that feels. Maybe you incorporate the palms and turn your thumbs towards your face. And maybe you stack your left knee on top, or you can stand and put your left knee on top. Depends how squirrely you feel today. Go for it. One more breath. And a really fun thing to do with this too, if you have tight shoulders, it doesn't feel good during, it feels good after, is you lift up, breathe in, and then exhale, bring your elbows down to your belly button. And you kind of oscillate back and forth like that. Okay, unwind. Okay, we're still gonna do sun salutations.
No matter how many times we distract you.
You can try, we're still gonna do it. Okay, we'll go for 12 today. Go at your own pace as usual. Take a break when you need to as usual. So really tall seat, near the edge of your chair, palms on your lap or down by your hips, and look straight ahead. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, right leg lifts, whatever that looks like for you. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach up again. This time, maybe a little back bend. You can look up. Exhale, fold forward, torso to your thighs. Reach for the floor. Let your arms be heavy. Let your head be really heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. So hands under your knees. Lift yourself so your back's really flat, long back of your neck. And then exhale, fold again. Push into all four corners of your feet. And inhale, come back up all the way. Reach up to the ceiling so your palms can touch. Exhale, hands down to your heart. So that's one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Knee can be bent, knee can be straight. You can put your hands underneath your legs. Find what works. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale down. Inhale, reach up, little back bend. Exhale, fold forward, really heavy. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Push into your feet. Inhale to rise up, reach up. Palms come together. Exhale, bring them to your chest. That's two. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, down. Inhale, little back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push into your feet. Inhale, lift up all the way, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. That's three. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg. Sorry, just realized what I did. You don't have to fold if you don't want to. Exhale, right leg down.
I was a little confused.
I'm sorry. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up, little back bend. Exhale, fold forward, reach for your feet or the floor. Head is heavy. Inhale, half lift. Really long spine all the way through the crown. Exhale, fold again. Push into your feet. Inhale, reach up all the way. Hands touch at the top. Exhale, hands at your heart for four. This will be fun to watch later. Yeah. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach up, little back bend. Exhale, fold forward now. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Push into your feet. Inhale, rise up all the way. Look up. Exhale, hands to your heart for five. Almost halfway. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, little back bend. Exhale, fold forward, head is heavy. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to the top, hands touch. Exhale, hands to your heart for six. Good. Take a break or continue. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale down. Inhale, reach up, maybe back bend. Exhale, fold forward, head is heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulders. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up all the way. Reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. 7. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Push into your heels, lift up all the way. Exhale, hands to your heart. 8. Good job. Couple more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back to the top. Hands touch. Exhale, hands to your heart for 9. Good, just 3 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach up, little back bend if you want. Exhale, fold forward, head is really heavy. Inhale, come up halfway. Squeeze your shoulders. Exhale, back down. Inhale, reach up, look up to the top, hands touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. 10, just 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach up, look up, back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your head forward halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to the top. Reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. If you have it in you, 1 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down. Brace through your core. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, down. Good. Inhale, reach up, back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Head is heavy. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And this time, slowly roll up to a seat. Let one vertebrae stack on top of the other until you get to the top. And then let your shoulders roll up and back. Hands can come to your heart, or you can rest them on your lap and scoot yourself back for more support. Just observe anything that changed in your body. Maybe your breathing is different. Maybe you notice a temperature difference. Try to stay away from the judgments and the expectations and just notice what sensations you can detect in your body right now. Take a couple deep breaths. Bring everything back to neutral, back to normal. Good. And for those of you who like to move to the floor, let's do that now. Take your time, get everything set up. Bring a strap with you if you don't have one there already. Ignore my knees and my ankles and everything popping. And we'll start in an upright seat. So if that helps you decide what to bring with you, I know some of you like to sit on like a block or a blanket or something. We're gonna do those leg stretches. So that's why I don't wanna lay down just quite yet, because I know once we're down, it's kind of hard to get back up. Take your time. I think that'd be good there, Sue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think is that where you're gonna sit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
It's kind of a tiny space.
Yeah, just be careful getting down. I know you have a bunch of stuff around you. Okay, so everyone grab your strap or towel or scarf, whatever you have nearby. And keep your left leg bent. Elongate your right leg out away from you. And it doesn't have to be straight in front of you. You can have it kind of cantered off to the side if you want. That's totally fine. Find the middle-ish of your strap. Put the strap underneath the ball of your right foot. And then one side of the strap in each hand. I like to wrap it around my palm so it's like extra secure. So if you feel like especially if your grip feels weak, like it might slip, that's a really good way to just make you feel a little more supported. And then instead of focusing on straightening your leg, you can bend it as much as you want. So this is moderately comfortable, but focus on pulling with your arms so your back feels really tall too. Push through the heel of your foot. Keep drawing your toes back towards your body. And notice how that changes the sensations there. And then as much as you want, with a flat, like tall spine, you can pull yourself forward, but stop when you get to the place where you start to like kind of hunch and round because you've maybe gone too far. Once you get there, go ahead and pause, back up a little bit so you can keep a really long, tall spine as you stretch. And then you start to work your leg straighter. Deep breaths here. This is the kind that can grow and get a little intense over time. So take a break whenever you want by bending your knee more or leaning back a little bit more. Pull your belly in to support your low back. And then carefully release. We're going to do the other side. So maybe bring your hands behind you for support. Bring your left leg long and your right leg bends. And it doesn't have to touch the inside of your leg either. Sometimes to make like a bigger base, it can be better to have your leg bent, but just kind of off to one side. That way you have more like surface area touching the floor to help you stay upright. It can make it a little easier sometimes. And then bend your knee, find the middle of your strap for underneath the ball of your left foot. And pull with your arms first, let your spine feel really long and tall. Push through the heel of your foot, draw your toes back towards your body, and then start to elongate through the knee. Notice how this affects the sensations that you're feeling and the way you're breathing. If your breath gets really choppy, or if you kind of get like a panicky feeling, you've gone too far. Yoga should not hurt. It might be a little uncomfortable sometimes, but we're not moving into any pain. Keep wiggling yourself forward as long as your back is long. You can imagine pulling your chest to your toes if that helps you. Couple more breaths here. Keep pushing through the heel. Good. And then release. Bring yourself back upright, whether you're on the floor or in your chair. Let both of your legs go long and just kind of like, maybe you bend them even, put your feet on your footrest or on the floor, and then kind of swish your knees back and forth. Like windshield wipers. And if one side feels good, it can be nice to kind of stay in one position. That's called doe pose, when both knees are off to one side. You can lean back as much as you want. Some people prefer it like sitting upright.
Doe, like a D-O-E female deer.
Yeah, like Bambi. Yep. And if you want to try something different, you can get in doe pose and then you can twist. So whichever leg is in front, for me, it's my my left leg. It's at like the bottom leg, the bottom hip. Twist over towards that leg. And it'll give you kind of a nice, maybe intense feeling in the front of the other hip. Try it out if you like it, great. If not, just do your normal doe pose. Okay, inhale, unwind. Bring both knees back up and then both knees over to the other side. And maybe you lean back, maybe you sit tall, maybe you twist. Choose what's best for you today. Good. Inhale, unwind. Bring your hands behind you, and now it's cool to lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Bring a blanket with you if you want something on top of you, or if you like to make like a fake pillow under your head or something. So at first, I'll encourage you to come to restorative pose, called constructive rest pose. So whether you're in your chair or on the floor, keep your knees bent, feet wider than your hips, and then bring your knees in to rest on each other. This helps release your psoas. That it's called your tenderloin. It's that muscle that connects the inside of your low back down into your pelvis area. It kind of holds you together. But it's hard to stretch. So this is a way to kind of let it relax a little bit more. And then keep your shoulders down and away from your ears and look straight ahead. Good. And we'll do our eye exercises. So try not to move anything in your face except for your eyeballs as usual. And look all the way up as high as you can. And then look all the way down. Up, down, up, down, and rest your eyes. When you're ready, look all the way to the right, just moving your eyes. And then all the way to the left, right, left, right, left, and rest your eyes. When you're ready, look to the top right corner, bottom left corner. Relax your eyebrows and your face. Look to the top right corner, bottom left corner, top right, bottom left, and then rest your eyes. Open your eyes, look to the top left corner, bottom right corner, top left, bottom right, top left, bottom right, and then rest your eyes. Open your eyes, pretend your field of vision is a clock, and look all the way up at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, all the way to the right, 4, 5, 6, all the way down, 7, 8, 9, all the way left, 10, 11, 12. One more time this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we'll do 2 counterclockwise. So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Close your eyes, let them rest. You can rub them just really gentle. Don't push too hard, especially right on top of your eyes. And then massage your eyebrows and your temples. Massage your forehead, just squish it around. Get into your hairline, the top of your head. Get the sides of your head, the back of your head. I like to kind of push pretty hard on the occipital ridge and then scrape upwards, even lifting my head a little bit and letting my head be really heavy, and then kind of gently placing it back down. Especially if you have neck issues, that can really help. Okay. Squish your cheeks. Rub your jaw, get that big meaty part of your jaw. Gently tug down on your ears and your earlobes. Scrape down from under your ears towards your clavicle bones and your chest. Both sides. And then if you like tapping, you can tap across your chest. And then come to stillness when you're ready. Let your arms rest down. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. And just observe any of the leftover feelings from that. Check in with your breathing. Notice if it's come back to normal. Good. And then open your eyes if they were shut. Bring your feet a little closer together. And we're going to do just a little bit more for the hips before we do our guided meditation. So on your inhale, reach your right foot forward so you can bend your knee. And then place your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Couple options here. You can push into the inside of your right thigh with your arm to kind of open the knee out more. If that's not enough, you can bring your thigh closer to your chest if you're lying down, or if you're in your chair, you would fold forward over your thigh. Either way, the closer your thigh is to your chest, the more you're going to feel. Flex both of your feet, push through the heels, draw the toes up. That's to protect your kneecaps. And keep your shoulders down and back. Keep your head and your face relaxed. Option to kind of sway back and forth to get into slightly nuanced places within the thigh and the hips and the low back. Keep breathing. Notice where you feel the most sensation. And then come to stillness in the center. Release back to neutral. Let both of your feet come together. And then do the other side. So inhale, left leg extends, bend your knee and place your ankle on your right thigh. And intensify as much as you want. Maybe you just push on your thigh. Maybe the thigh and the chest come closer together. Protect your kneecaps. Both feet are flexed. Option to rock side to side. One more breath here. And then come to stillness. Bring your feet and knees together back in a neutral spine. Last posture, you have lots of options. If you know something you want to do, go ahead and do it and just have free time. If you don't really know what you want to do, I'll offer another twist, like a relaxation twist. So just let your knees fall over to one side. Keep the opposite shoulder back and down and extend that arm away. And then option to look at that hand. So you're looking away from your knees. You can intensify this by bringing the knees up higher, like closer to that shoulder, or you can even extend the leg that's on top. Allow yourself to soften. Each exhale makes you a little heavier. And then inhale all the way back to center. So if you were looking to the side, make sure you bring your head back to neutral first, and then everything else can follow. Other side of whatever you were doing. Come into it slowly. Make sure you feel supported. And notice the sensations in your body as well as your breathing. Another deep breath here. And then bring everything back to neutral. Take care of your head and neck first. And now we'll move into our final relaxation pose for the meditation. So if you like legs up a wall, legs up a chair, or up on your bed or something, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you can sit or lay in the most comfortable position for you. I'm just going to mute everybody in case Nico decides to bark or something. He's a good dog, but you never know. Maybe you put a blankie on top of your body. It's normal to get a little chilly, even during a meditation that's only a few minutes long. So it's not bad. It's just, kind of a distraction. Be prepared for that. Turn off any bright lights you don't need. Make sure your phone's not going to ring in your face for the next couple minutes. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Let your spine feel neutral and heavy. Let your head be heavy. Let your eyelids get heavy. And maybe you rest your hands on your belly or out by your sides, whatever feels right. And just a quick body scan today. Bring all of your attention to the tips of your toes. Just the tips of your toes. Notice sensations in the bottoms of your feet. Not looking for anything in particular, just observing what's there. Maybe you notice nothing, that's fine too, just observe that. And then be aware of the tops of your feet. Any sensations in your ankles, throbbing or tingling or a temperature, whatever. Notice both of your lower legs. Let them release just a little bit more. And then notice your knees. Become aware of your upper legs. Allow them to be a little heavier. Notice your hips and your buttocks. Become aware of your low back. Become aware of your belly. Maybe it's moving in and out from your breath. Release any leftover tightness here. Notice your upper back. And be aware of your chest, the right side and the left side. Notice any movement here from your breath. Bring attention to your shoulders. Allow them to get softer and heavier. Your upper arms. Notice your elbows. And your lower arms. Become aware of your wrists. Notice the backs of your hands. Notice the palms of your hands. And all of your fingertips. Be aware of whatever sensations you can feel in your fingertips. Now move your awareness to the back of your neck, back of your head, top of your head, forehead, temples, cheeks, ears. Notice your throat, your chin. Notice your lips. Even notice your teeth and your tongue. Bring awareness to your right eyelid, your left eyelid, notice your right eyebrow, left eyebrow, and the space between your eyebrows. Good. Now that you've noticed your entire body, become aware of your whole body together as one big piece. Good. Let go of that. Bring attention once more to all the parts of your body that are in contact with the surface behind you. Notice that support and stability. And then bring attention to your breathing. You can make your breathing a little deeper now if you like to wake up a little bit. And carefully start to wiggle your fingers and your toes to wake your body back up. If your legs are up on a chair or on the wall, you might want to bring one knee in and then the other and kind of curl up so you can turn over onto one side. And we're all going to meet in a seat, but make your way really carefully, really slow. Keep your head heavy, keep your eyelids heavy. When you get to a seat, make sure your spine feels supported again. So sit on a chair or a block or a blanket or something. Let your shoulders feel loosey-goosey and heavy away from your ears. Bring your palms to your heart, either in a prayer position with your thumbs touching your heart, or maybe you stack your hands on top of each other, whatever you like better. And look down or bow down to your hands. This motion is in gratitude of yourself. So as best you can, give yourself a sincere thank you just for showing up. And thank yourself for making the time to give your body practices and give your mind practices that they need and deserve. And just remember that you have a body, but you are not just your body. You have a mind, but you are not just your thoughts. And you have emotions, but you are not just your feelings. Thank you so much, everyone. Let your hands come down. Your eyes can flutter open and up. And now is a good time for questions or comments or snide remarks. Let me stop this recording too.